7 years ago, a Washington Post journalist was killed at a Saudi consulate in Turkey. And this week, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is visiting Washington, D.C. for the first time since 2018. So what happened? Why have US-Saudi relations recovered since that killing? I'm Zac Weisz, a reporter for G0 Daily. So back in 2018, Mohammed bin Salman was visiting President Trump in Washington, D.C., and US-Saudi relations were pretty good. But that changed a few months later when Jamal Khashoggi, the Washington Post journalist, was killed at the Saudi consulate. And a US intelligence report found that the Saudi Crown Prince actually authorized the attack. Relations got worse the next year when there was an attack by the Iran-backed Houthi rebels on an oil processing plant in Saudi Arabia, and the US didn't respond with anything, which angered Saudi Arabia. Then Joe Biden suggested that the Saudis should be a pariah state. And so when Joe Biden became President Biden, naturally US-Saudi relations weren't too good. But in 2022, something changed, and that is that oil prices started skyrocketing. So Joe Biden sought to ease tensions before asking Saudi Arabia to pump more oil and alleviate the sky-high oil prices, and Saudi Arabia agreed. But actually what has pushed the countries closer together since then is something else entirely, and it's artificial intelligence, specifically the AI race between US and China. You see, Saudi Arabia holds a very crucial role within that race, and that is they have massive data centers, and they also can prevent China from accessing certain critical minerals in Africa. So the US-Saudi relationship has actually tightened since then, and that will be one of many talking points between Mohammed bin Salman and Donald Trump when they meet in Washington this week. It seems that the killing of Jamal Khashoggi is firmly in the rearview mirror.